Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Moody. We're back. Some more KDL action. Last week we got bopped 5-0, and this week we're looking not to get bopped. We're playing Money Guy 9559, coach of the Washington Whiscash. And if that name seems familiar, it is because we played him in DBDL last week, and we beat him in DBDL. So you know he's looking for vengeance. Funny enough, like a lot of some of the mons that we have on the DBDL team, like he has Mega Metacham and Magiana, which I had on my DBDL team, and he had I think he had Piloswine and Alolan Marowak on his team. So it's like almost like trade for trade a little bit. Yeah, but it's definitely gonna be a tough matchup. Seems really good. Mega Metacham and Magiana together are like pretty beast. And then my team is also just like doesn't really have a lot of answers to them. But yeah, let's look at the matchup. So on his side, he has Magiana, which is always kind of a threat to deal with. It's very bulky, kind of really slow, but bulky, and a very good special attacker with a good special ability in Soul Heart, which boosts its special attack. And then he's got the Mega Metacham, which is one of the most powerful attacker in all in League, pretty much. Rocking out with that pure power, basically doubles his attack, makes it a base 200 attack mon, which is pretty wild. And then the Masquerain, which is a really interesting mon. It is known to have sticky webs, can quiver dance, can quiver Titan's baton pass, and it also has intimidate, which is really weird. Are you intimidated by Masquerain? I know I am, just looking at this matchup. And then he's got the Glaceon. I know he loves this thing. He wants this thing to get a kill. It is an evolution, so it's gonna have some pretty good stats. And it is an ice type, and like a Specs Blizzard is gonna hurt anything, even if it's a resisted hit. And then he's got the Arcanine, so he's got another Intimidate user. Arcanine is a fat mon with access to a lot of cool moves like Morning Sun for recovery, Will-O-Wisp, Extreme Speed, Wild Charge, Flare Blitz, and then a lot of other types. They can be offensive or defensive. Looking at the breakout of his team, it probably is defensive. And then, especially since I do have a lot of physical attackers on my team, he would want to have the dual Intimidate core with Masquerain and Arcanine. Would make the most sense, at least my thought process of looking at this matchup. And then finally, he's got Garchomp, and Garchomp is a somewhat difficult Pokemon to deal with, as its ability it could be more defensive with Rocky Helmet Rough Skin, which means that if I'm going to try to punch this Garchomp, I'm going to take a lot of damage in return. It also is a Dragon and Ground type, and Dragon and Ground Stab are two of the most deadly offensive typings in the game, or at least physical attacking mons. Now looking at my team, I have Piloswine, the Golden Teeth of Piloswine. It is a max HP, max special defense set. It's with the Violet, of course. And then we got Kimmy, the Mega Lopunny, rocking out with Ice Punch, Fake Out, Return, and a High Jump Kick. Then we got Murda, the Necrozma, rocking out with, I think it was Thunderwave, Calm Mind, Psychic, and Moonlight. Yes. That's what it was. Okay. And then we have Alolan Marowak with Knockoff, Shadowbone, Flare Blitz, and Will-O-Wisp. Rocking out with the Thick Club to boost its attack by 1.5. And then we got Skeletor, the Life Orb, Scolipede, rocking out with Mega Horn, Earthquake, Protect, and Poison Jab. And then finally we have Roserade, or Oakland, the Roserade. Shout out to L5, hosted the league. We have Oakland, the Roserade, rocking out with Toxic, Synthesis, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. So, looking at this matchup, I kind of want to lead Necrozma because Mega Metacham seems like a pretty good lead, or Masquerain. Could be potentially lead or Garchomp. This Necrozma is max HP, max physical defense, if I do recall correctly. It could eat up some high jump kicks, or it can eat up a high jump kick, I should say, from Medicham, and then recover off the damage next turn. And especially if I get that thing paralyzed, if I get Mega Medicham paralyzed, it is not as big of a threat. It's still a threat, but it's not as big of a threat. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead Necrozma. So if you see right off the rip, he leads off with Magiana. So I'm just going to want to Thunder Wave this thing just to be annoying. And of course, this is Gen 7, and we miss our first Thunder Wave. I think this is the first Thunder Wave I missed in Gen 7. You know, it was going to happen eventually. But just to have that kind of luck right off the rip is just annoying. And then he Volt Switch. And, you know, I was contemplating going into Murder. Or, not Murder, Pilot's Wine. He goes into this to get the Intimidate off. And, you know, he might be like Bug Dance. Or he might try to Quiver Dance up on me or whatever. So I just try to go right into my main answer into this. And that is Pilot's Wine, the Golden. So he gets up Sticky Webs. At this point, I kind of was just like, wait, I don't have Hazard Removal. I was like, fuck, this is going to be annoying. This is going to be an uphill battle. Really annoying right here. So now that the Sticky Web's up and this thing is potentially going to wreck my life, I have a decision to make. I don't think he wants to stay in because I think he wants to keep it around for the Intimidate. Especially with like Icicle Crash plus Ice Shard will kill this thing, and it won't be able to get like a Quiver Dance into the Baton Pass. But I do know as well that like he would want to preserve this thing, and so I was thinking about going for the Earthquake. But the idea of him going for a Quiver Dance and me Earthquaking, then him Baton Passing into Meta Medicham and making this game over, I was kind of forced to go for the Icicle Crash right here. So I was forced to go in Icicle Crash, and of course he goes into Arcanine and then gets the Intimidate. It does literally 7%. And then I was like, fuck. This is not good. So I have to go into Johnny Blaze right here. This is the only thing really that wants to eat a Flare Blitz. He Toxics me. Perfectly fine play. I go for the knockoff right here. He switches back into Masquerain. Perfectly fine. Even at -1, that does a shit ton. He is Focus Sash, so I'm thinking he might actually have Quiver Dance. And it is what it is. He goes for the Air Slash and gets the flinch. And that is really annoying that he got the flinch. And it was kind of big. I'm not going to say that I'm going to win the game if I didn't get flinched. But it would have changed a little bit. And I will explain a little later. So that Toxic's down. And that basically guarantees him the kill right here. So I have to switch. And I kind of want to say this is Death Fodder. So I have to switch into Golden 2 right here. Air Slash still does a clean 20%, which is kind of annoying. He goes back into this. I knew he was going to go into the Arcanine right here. So what I wanted to do was get up Stealth Rocks. And then he has no hazard removal himself, so this Masquerain is dead upon the switch. It would have been nice if it was dead on the right away. I'm at -1 right here, so I force myself to switch. I go into Necrozma. He has Toxic, and he will Toxic this Necrozma. Kind of unfortunate. I kind of want to keep that thing healthy for a sweep. He dies to that. He dies to rocks right there. I go for the Thunder Wave. Obviously, it doesn't connect. And I rack up more toxic damage, which is making this Fizz Def max HP set less and less helpful. Because he's getting in range where he can kill me no matter what with the Chomp or the Medicham. So he gets up his own Stealth Rocks. Perfectly fine. I go for the Psychic. That does a 45-ish%. That's a pretty good roll. It kind of showing me that he's more of an offensive set, but I could be wrong. I'm just going to go for it again, I think, right here. Yeah, I'm going to go for it again. He goes into Magiana. Perfectly fine play. I go for Psychic. I kind of want to keep this thing around a little bit. I'm at 47. I kind of want to keep this thing around. So I switch into Golden Tea. And then he Flash Cannons me. Kind of annoying. Yeah, that Flash Cannon did a lot. And he gets a Soul Heart Burst. I'm like, fuck, this is not good. This is not good. I go into Skeletor right here. I'm hoping at this point I kill with Earthquake. I don't know if I do. I know I'm still faster than this at minus 2 speed or -1 speed. So I will outspeed this. I go for the Earthquake. It unfortunately leaves him at 8, and that is big, because if any hope I had at a reverse sweep started with this Magiana dying right here. Because if this thing dies on a reverse sweep, let's say, I don't know what he would necessarily go into next, but like, you probably go, I don't know who you would go into, but it could have been a little better situation, because I could have killed this, gone into, if you brought in the Arcanine, I could have brought in the Lone Marowak, and the Lone Marowak would have died right there, and I could have brought back in Scolipede, and I, could have played some mind games. I don't know what I would have done, but still, like, it was just annoying that it didn't live, and he's gonna blow me all the way the fuck back with his Flash Cannon. I'm like, fuck, this is not good. It's not good. So I have to kill this thing no matter what. So I just go into Mega Lopunny and just go for the return. He's perfectly content with letting this thing die, which is cool. It would have died. I think it would have died to Rockus anyway. Don't quote me on that. And then I'm like, alright, I can't take anything this Garchomp wants to do, so I just kill this thing. I'm just seeing what this wants to lock itself into. It's Outrage. Whoop. Sucks. So I'm hoping I can live any one hit with this thing and then just fire off a Giga Drain and just kill it. He goes for the Iron Head. He gets the flinch right here. And that's just like annoying. I mean, like, I'm losing this game at this point, but that's just like annoying that he got a flinch. More than anything, for real. And then I go into Necrozma. I don't even know if Fake Out kills at this range. I'm kind of just like, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little tricked out at this point. But yeah, and then I go into Mega Lopunny, and then I do kill with the Fake Out. Which is cool. I lose a little damage on the rough skin. And then he goes into Mega Medicham right here, and he proceeds to blow me back with a combination of Fake Out and a Drain Punch? Ice Punch. Ooh, just done. Yep, and then I lost that 3-0. Good game on Money's part. I wish I had a little better game plan going into this game. It was what it was. He just got Sticky Webs. Sticky Webs just destroyed my life right here. I should have prepped better for this. For the Masquerade Income. Yeah, besides that, I just wish I played better. Which couple things could not have happened, like the flinch on the Lone Marowak, because then that just like, I'm not saying I would have won the game. I'm really not saying I would have won the game. I don't want to be that kind of guy. It just would have changed the game a little bit. It is what it is, though. Hacks and flinch and high rolls and all that, it's part of the game. So, yeah. So, I actually play Money next week in JVA. And so, we'll have our little rubber match there. Hopefully we'll win that one. Also, side note. I wanted to do this game live, but in the middle of the game, my recording freaked out. Hopefully, we'll do the rest of the KDL games live. Yeah, but I don't know if I can, or I don't know. I know I can, but hopefully it doesn't crash out. For League Mondays, this is the first part of League Mondays. No DBDL this week. I don't know what's going on with that. But next, in a few hours, you will see my GBA match against the FC Byron Metagross, coached by Mix. So, and see you guys in a couple hours. Moody Claws out.